And we're underway. Fagan leading in. Fagan immediately goes, trades with Dorsey, 2 on the ground. Sabatino gonna try to win it, and she should, or they should. Kari on the left now with quad ball, right back to Javed Cole. Boys up top, Ing on the far side, hits a cutting Merrifield, right back to Ing and back to Cole. Cole shot intercepted by the Sam Houston State keeper. Good defense there from Sam Houston. They won control back as well. Dorsey took it from Fagan, and kind of a dream start here for Sam Houston.
Yeah, that's the keeper, Nathan Wilkinson, with the block for Sam Houston, stands them up at the hoops after a good possession from Rutgers.
Wilkinson up top with Dorsey in front of him, gets it deep into the corner. Back up to Wilkinson. Wilkinson driving on Ing. Ing makes the hit, goes over the top, and then a great hesitation around James Kari. Sam Houston State is going to take the first lead in this game, and that goal is Colin Patterson.
Yeah, Colin Patterson finding space behind the hoops, making himself a passing option, and converting with a nifty little move around the hoop defender. Sam Houston State takes the 10-0 lead.
Good passing for both sides so far, although it's only benefited Sam Houston. Colin Fagan immediately missed a beat on Dorsey. Now he's trying to make up for that mistake as Kari takes it far side over Hayes to Cole to Ing, and another huge block there for Wilkinson. No, it went through, off his hand and through, tied up at 1.
Yeah, a great effort from Wilkinson, but the shot from Ing just came too fast, too hard, and snuck in under the top of the hoop. The passing has been so great all day from these D1 college teams. Love to see Rutgers working the ball around and creating a shot opportunity.
Definitely, and Wilkinson has read their passing plays both times. Sabatino and Lopez trade. Fagan throws one back to Sabatino. Ing makes the hit. Merrifield picks up the loose ball. Merrifield falls down, passes it back to Kari. No reset use, hadn't left the keeper zone yet. Oh, an errant pass from Kari. Ing picks it up. He's working on Sam Houston, goes left, hits Merrifield. Merrifield, again, another block by Wilkinson. They have to stop shooting at that top hoop if they want goals while Wilkinson's in this game.
Yeah, Wilkinson's been everywhere using his height. There was an opportunity there for Rutgers to run with dodgeballs on the ground. I think they had a little bit more of a window than they thought maybe.
Definitely, and Merrifield hitting the ground as he picked up that quad ball did not help. So Dorsey and Lopez here are going to look to get control back. Merrifield way up high. The pass goes deep to Boys. Boys met by Fagan, going to get beat out. Patterson now with it, working on Ing. Hits, takes the shot, does not go over the head of Katie Whitney, and that's going to be a turnover to Rutgers.
Yeah, and Sam Houston State showed against UT that they are a team that is not afraid to shoot from distance, ripping shots. It wasn't working out for them at the beginning, but they felt they got into a rhythm.
Jason Ing now in for Fagan, creating chaos already as Byron Ing gets the pass. Oh, gets Wilkinson off his feet and then puts it through past Patterson. Rutgers has their first lead of the day, 2-1.
Yeah, what a pump fake, what a swim move, and finds the top of the hoop again. The shots have been on target, and when they've been able to sneak by the opposing team's keepers, they've been money for Rutgers.
Definitely the pump fake, getting Wilkinson off his feet, not allowing him to make another block in this game. Boys is now going to be taking this one up the pitch as we have some subs in the game. Kinzel now in at beater for Sam Houston. Patterson back up to Boys.
Hayden Boyd's in that facilitator role that he's played for the League City Legends and MLQ, bringing it to the college game now.
Rips it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson right over to Whitney. Whitney can't handle the pass. James Kari's going to be first on that ball. And Rutgers gets another stop. They want to run. Kinzel's running back. Kari up to Merrifield. Merrifield tries to get through. Boys cannot. Boys takes it to the ground, gets it out. Ing now with it. Ing floats it over the head of Javed Cole. Cole cannot get to it. And great physical defense there from Boys gets Sam Houston the stop.
Yeah, what a tackle from Hayden Boys. Stands him up on the edge of the keeper zone. I love the decision, though, by James Kari to run that fast break, though. There was a chance for Rutgers, just not able to convert because of the physicality of Hayden Boys.
Definitely. So Mason now in as well at beater for Sam Houston with Kinzel. Kubina now in the game as well in the green headband. Hayden Boys, Sabatino with the dodge, immediate press, but the strip loses the dodgeball. Reset used though with the aggressive defense from Mendoza and Cole.
Yeah, it was Connor Mason getting the dodgeball from Sabatino. Mason, another player from the Sam Houston State program who's logged minutes for the League City Legends and MLQ.
Kubina, a lot of MLQ beater talent on the field right now in this game. Boys working right side. Cole's gonna go up to meet him. Cole's beat out, so Boyden Hayes drives, but Luis Mendoza takes him to the ground. Merrifield wins the race to it, beats Kubina. Kubina ends up picking it up, gets it off to Patterson. Patterson trying to get around Mendoza, gets it over the top to Whitney. She drops it. Merrifield picks it up. Merrifield wants to run. There's 2 dodgeballs back. And we slow it down with Whitney in front. Cole now has it at midfield. Sabatino's going to get in front of Cole. And Rutgers is going to take a breath here as Annika Kim subs in for her first minutes this game.
What a hit from Luis Mendoza to deny the goal. Rutgers showing they can bring the physicality on the defensive end too.
Kim now to Cole. Sabatino with the beat on Boyden Hayes. Oh, Annika Kim was beat out by Mason, and that's going to lead to a fast break by Patterson. Mendoza trying to get back to play defense. Cole and Merrifield also back. The pass is knocked out by Merrifield. Race to it. No arms in the air. Off room for boys. Kubina, no white ball. And that's going to be a delay of game or an unsportsmanlike conduct on Kubina.
Yeah.
Blue card. A lucky card there for Kubina, I think, being just a blue.
Yeah, head referee Eric Morlock is having none of that.
Good to see him keeping the game under control early. And again, a judicious use of a blue. This is not going to be a stacking penalty. It's really not going to count against Kubina besides the time he has to spend in the box right now. So Javed Cole is going to inbounds for Rutgers. Some discussion here. Jason Eng is going to be able to beat out Whitney should he so choose. But with a dodgeball back in the hands of Alex Kinzel, I don't think there's going to be a fast break opportunity here for Rutgers.
No, Sam Houston's done a pretty good job of getting dodgeballs back. There could be an opportunity for Eng to blow up play.
Cole tiptoes along that line as he contacts with Jason Eng. Goes right with the swim move over Patterson, hits Mendoza. Mendoza's beat out. Merrifield picks it up. Merrifield floats it. Oh, great play from Connor Mason to knock that quad ball out. Javed Cole picks it up, gets it to Merrifield. Nope, black ball went out of bounds. Last off of Rutgers because a bludger is not a player.
Yeah, what field awareness from Connor Mason to not only recognize Jason Eng running into the beater game, but to keep track of the quad ball and pop that quad ball out of the air with the well-timed throw. Connor Mason doing a great job for Sam Houston State right now.
Kaylee Duvall now in the beater game for Sam Houston. Patterson up top, gets it back to boys. Mason in front of boys. Mendoza can't be beaten green. Trade of beats, both beat. Jason Eng on the ground. Missed beat from Pulujala. Javed Cole, the interception, gets through boys. He has Merrifield with him if he wants him. He does. Merrifield, the pass was overshot. And Javed Cole, who wanted to pass around Kubina, overthrows Justin Merrifield. Sam Houston State gets another stop. The score is going to remain at 2-1 Rutgers.
Cole did everything but complete the pass at the end. He picked off the pass from Sam Houston State with a great interception, broke the tackle from boys, and streaked up the near side of the pitch, but just couldn't find his teammate for the goal.
Hudson Ryder is now in for Javed Cole as Patterson's going to walk this one up with Dorsett in front of him. Beater exchange there over the head of Kim. Ryder cannot make the hit, and that's going to be a good goal for Sam Houston to tie this one up at 2.
Yeah, and that, I believe, is...
Mendoza right. Oh, blocked down by the same player who scored. We'll get their name in a second here.
Yeah, that's Wyatt Fredrickson, who's now advancing the quad ball up. He had a great game against UT in the last round.
Great plays there, a goal and then a stop. Sam Houston State's going to slow this one up. Michael Rios, quad ball in their hands. Jason Eng, huge jaws are on Dorsett, and Eng wants to blow it up. Makes the beat, Ryder can't do it. Pulujala makes the beat, but then she's beat out as well. Ryder is now also beat, but Mendoza's been able to pick this one up. Great work there from Duvall, though she's now beat as well with Eng. Pulujala's going to win the race to this one. Mendoza slows it up. Oh, hits Kim too high. It didn't go. And Rutgers running their offense a little quickly, has had a lot of errant passes to that right-hand side.
Yeah, just not able to complete the final pass a couple times in a row now. Rutgers so close, but it's 2020.
Matt Kuna now in for Rutgers. Some subs as well for Sam Houston. Hayden Boys is checked out of this game for the first time. Rios passes it over to the new keeper. Right back to Rios.
And the second line was very effective.
Ing with a block, and then Duval gets beat out. Rios with the drive. Ryder got a hand on it, gonna fight for it with Fredrickson. Fredrickson picks it up. The shot does not go. Oh, Ing tries to do a circus move of his own and knock that bludger out, dodgeball. Use the dodgeball, knock the quad ball out of the air. I don't think it had much effect, although he did make contact. And then Ing with a crazy play to block Dorsett's throwback. It's not going to mean anything, though. And Ing is going to sub out for Russell Schmidt. Kulajala subbing out for Shrina Shah.
Yeah, great team defense from Rutgers, scrambling all over the pitch to deny passes, deny shots. That was a good defensive set from Rutgers.
Bludger chaos from Dorsett. The missed beat on Mendoza. Ryder now back to Mendoza. Mendoza looking around. Drives through over Rios, hits Kim. Kim, the pass back to Kuna. Kuna marked by Price. Kuna passes it to Mendoza. Mendoza on Butler. Butler makes the hip, drops his broom. The shot's no good, but Kuna's first to it. Over the head to Ryder. Ryder hits the shot. There was no beat there, it missed. We're gonna discuss if Chris Dorsett's beat hit Hudson Ryder there. But finally, some second chance attempts from Rutgers. They finally get a passing play to work, and Ryder puts it through the hoop.
Yeah, there's the alley-oop from Rutgers, and it's the patience, it's the relentlessness. It's Rutgers sticking with the play, winning loose balls, coming in waves. That's going to be difficult for Sam Houston State to deal with defensively.
So the refs once again discussing whether or not this was a beat or not a beat. The score as it stands is tied at 2. If the goal is good, Rutgers will take the lead 3-2.
I was saying earlier, the Sam Houston State second line was very effective against UT. They were getting their shots to fall. They were driving through UT defenders.
The goal is good. Hudson Ryder was not beat out. So Rutgers does have the lead 3-2.
Rutgers with control as well right now.
Price now, ball in hand to make it live. Some more subs in for Sam Houston. Boys back into this game. I believe Lopez back into the game as well in the black headband.
The boys checking in a little bit sooner than he did against UT. Knows the significance of this game.
Dorsett in front of Rios. Russell Schmidt with a big block and immediately wants to press, makes the beat. Kim picks it up. Dorsett lost their dodgeball. Kim running. Price in front of her. Kim spins, tiptoes on the line. Kuna gets it. Ryder, ooh, the pass is low, but Ing picks it up. Ing, the pump fake, huge contact over the top from Price. Gets it to Kim, she drops it. Ryder picks it up, is wrapped by Boys. Price knocks it out of Kim's hands. And there's a stop here, although I think there's going to be a foul on Sam Houston.
Yeah, bodies flying everywhere on the defensive end for Sam Houston State. I think they're going to talk about the big collision with...
Aaron Price came in out of control over the top of Byron Ing, who bent over to pick up the quad ball. It seemed incidental, but you can always card for a dangerous play.
A couple outstanding plays there from Ing, the Development Academy player. Just winning the loose ball, staying upright through that contact and locating Kim, not able to convert, but Ing showing what he can do on offense.
And meanwhile, Russell Schmidt in the defensive zone, Beater's third line beater, who doesn't get a lot of talk behind Ing and Fagan, with a huge block and then no hesitation into the press. So Rutgers, Shrina Shah, the beater, is going to get a blue card for continuing play after beat. There's no goal, there's no foul on Sam Houston, and that is going to be a dodgeball turnover as well as a Rutgers beater in the box. So a big power play here for Sam Houston where they could look to tie it up.
Yeah, tough break for Rutgers, but absolutely right. This is an opportunity for Sam Houston with the beater penalty for Rutgers. They got to convert here and tie the game.
Making sure the score table has everything they need. Waffle stays where it is in the hands of Aaron Price. And he's going to get beat by Dorsett on his way back home. And Sam Houston's going to press the pace here. Big beat, Russell Schmidt misses. Hudson Ryder wraps up Hayden Boyce and takes him to the ground and takes the quad ball away. Gets it in the hands of Byron Ing in green. And Boyce is just going to post right up at the line. Claire Berhani is now in the white headband for Rutgers as well. Ryder marked by Boyce. Boyce is beat out. Schmidt is beat out. Ing running in, hits Ryder. Ryder shoots, no good. Beat before. Kuna picks it up. His goal is good. 4-2 Rutgers, scoring a beater down.
And what I love about Rutgers right now is they're winning loose balls. They're going to shots, even if a shot is no good or called beat before, they're on the loose balls and they're getting those second chance opportunities, textbook from the Knights.
Rios bringing the quad ball up the pitch as Shaw's penalty is up. She's back into this game. Dorsett and Lopez with control for Sam Houston. Fredrickson back into the game in the green headband for Sam Houston as well. Trada beats. Boyden Hayes goes right, hits Fredrickson who drops it. Kuna is going to go back to hoops. A little bit of contact from behind there. Picked up now. Oh, Hayden Boyce wide open. The feed from Wilkinson. And Sam Houston State crawls back to within just one down, 4-3.
Yeah, what a cut from Boyce off ball to get to that position, and a great pass.
And Colin Fagan with just sheer effort, just one control because Sam Houston wasn't paying attention. Ing is now going to run in, absolutely floats it over the head of Matt Kuna. Kuna's marked by Rios, gets it to Javed Cole, who's marked by Boyce. Hits Berhani, it goes right through her hands and they can't convert. Another dropped pass right at that hoop from Rutgers. Berhani, though, still with it, is just going to drive, shoots, blocked down by Fredrickson. And the stop here as Fagan is wrapped up on the ground with Dorsett. Lopez is coming in. Fagan just to let go, and when he's called beat. That's a tough play, but Colin Fagan, who's come in for Russell Schmidt, has been all over the Sam Houston State side of the field since he's come in.
Yeah, Rutgers beaters causing a lot of problems, still looking to regain control after that penalty. I love the way Rutgers is moving the ball right now. The pass from Cole was just outstanding. Tough that they didn't convert.
Fredrickson back to the corner. Wilkinson working on Kuna. Gets wrapped up, passes through contact. The hit comes from Ing on Boyce. Boyce is again taken to the ground, but he let go. Wilkinson picked it up and put it through.
So might be a Sam Houston State goal. They're going to talk about this, but while the quad ball was being circulated around the back, Sedona Sabatino appears to have gotten dodgeball control back for Rutgers with a big tackle and strip. That would be a huge play for Rutgers if the call stands.
Definitely. I do think this is going to be a good goal. I think the question is just whether or not there's also going to be a foul assessed to Rutgers. Definitely some contact on Boyce as he caught that pass. There is no goal. A beater was beat from Sam Houston. They did not release the dodgeball immediately. That affected the quad ball play and it brings the goal back. So Rutgers actually does still have a 4-3 lead.
And Rutgers have an opportunity to run.
They look poised to run. I was about to say, Sabatino Boyce is beat out already. Sabatino has a play on the Sam Houston beater at the Rutgers hoops. Immediately, Wilkinson is beat. Lopez picks up that dodgeball though. Ing hits the ground hard, and Byron Ing is hurt. All right, we're back from that pretty brief injury stoppage. Byron Ing went down pretty hard, immediately stood up and walked off the pitch. Luis Mendoza is going to be his injury sub. So again, Rutgers 4-3 lead. Sam Houston State got the stop and the big hit on Ing. Sabatino, Fagan with control. Wilkinson to Hayes. Kyle Easter, Gabby Lopez looking to win control back here. Easter going behind is gonna get control after a trade of beats with Sabatino and Lopez. Meanwhile, Wilkinson gets the feed, and Sam Houston State does tie it up at 4.
Sam Houston State also got dodgeball control back on the play, and there was an opportunity for a second. Sam Houston had all 3 dodgeballs in their half of the field. Sonona Sabatino made a great recovery to get the 3rd dodgeball back into the possession of Rutgers.
James Kari deep far side, Mendoza taking the quad ball that direction. Fagan jumps, beats out Easter, threw back pretty late. Cole, that's gonna bounce back to Sabatino anyway. Cole now quad ball, gets to Mendoza. Mendoza drives through right back to Cole. Cole up top to Kari. Kari, pump fake, can't finish. And Sam Houston State's gonna fall on that ball. And another stop for Sam Houston, and now they have an opportunity to lead in this game for the first time since they were up 1-0.
Yes, and Sam Houston State with the hoop defense again, standing tall around the hoops, making life difficult for Rutgers and denying shots.
Trade here, Kinzel and Sabatino both beat. Boys dodges a beat. No, he didn't. It hit his jersey. The head ref calling it. So that's going to be a beat. The quad ball is going to be in the hands of Javed Cole here.
Oh, and I was just about to say, Hayden Boys has such a great way of dodging.
No dodgeballs back. Cole's going to run. Fredrickson trying to catch up. Cole puts on the Jets, comes around the corner, hits Kuna. Kuna beat out. Great beat there from Dorsey.
Yeah, I think that was definitely beat before by Dorsey.
Definitely beat before. Sam Houston State with the stop. Javed Cole asking a question here. The head ref is going to bring something to the attention of the ARs. Sam Houston on a little bit of a run here. They were down 4-2. It's now tied at 4, and after a few stops in a row, they again have the chance to take the lead. Sabatino and Fagan have control. They've been able to maintain it now the last few possessions, although it hasn't helped them much on offense or defense. So there's no call on this play. Simply a Sam Houston stop. Fredrickson with the ball. 16 minutes right now is the time. Dorsey beats out Cole on his way back. Merrifield checks back into this game. Ing in for Fagan with Sabatino. They have control. Boys, no dodgeballs right now. Boys floats it, and then they find Whitney at the corner, and Sam Houston State leads for the first time since they were up 1-0. Leading 5-4.
Yeah, what a great cut from Katie Whitney.
Mendoza gets it to Cole. Kari drives, gets over Boys, gets it to Merrifield. Merrifield picks it up. Merrifield goes right. The knockdown from Peterson. Cole picks it up. Wilkinson, not Peterson. Cole gets around Wilkinson, who gets the arm grab. Cole finishes, ties this one up. 5-all.
Nice play from Javed Cole, cutting in from the wing, shaking off a tackle, finding the shot. Textbook from the Rutgers wing chaser.
So Pulajali now in for Sabatino as Cole's going to make his way off the pitch and see Del Quiros into this game for his first minutes. Duval back in at feeder for Sam Houston. Patterson up top with the quad ball, goes deep, back up to Patterson. Oh, great block there on the Ing try. Patterson goes right, off of Kari's hands and through the goal. Sam Houston State regains the lead 6-5.
And that's unlucky for Kari. I feel for them. Got the hand on the quad ball, but deflected it back into the hoops. Unfortunate for Rutgers.
Kim in for Kari and Byron Ng back in this game. Good to see that after an injury scare earlier. Kim ball carrying here. 3-1 zone opened up for Sam Houston.
Sam Houston go into a hoop defense.
Yep, Duval and Dorsey are playing pretty high though. Merrifield now has it in the corner, gets it to Ng, marked by Fredrickson, over to Kim. Trade of beats there in the dodgeball game, gonna win it for Rutgers. Merrifield drops the pass, marked heavily by Patterson. They're fighting heavily. Merrifield stayed on his feet, strong move from him. Threw it away, gonna be a race to the sideline. Del Quiros keeps it in and then steps out of bounds. Black ball. Good effort there from Quiros, although I don't think he knew where the out of bounds line was. Kim marking Kubina on the inbound, immediately a pass, and Ng is gonna beat Kubina out.
What a duel behind the hoops between Merrifield and Patterson a second ago. That's mano a mano.
We're up over 19 minutes now. Sam Houston State leads 6-5. Patterson passes it to Kubina. Merrifield marking pretty high, back to Patterson. Mason in front with a dodgeball. Ng with a pump fake. Patterson slowly gets it to the corner. Wilkinson dodges a beat. Pass gets knocked down. Kim just falls on it. Ng is gonna fight there. Kim is beat. She has to let go. It's gonna be tough to do that. Ng is still gonna come up with it in the green headband as Kubina is finally beat out. And then Ng just wants to run. There's no dodgeballs. Ng gets through Patterson, just gets rid of it. That goes out of bounds as Riders beat on the way by Mason. And kind of a fast break that Rutgers didn't need to attempt there. 7 seconds left here now until 20 minutes. This is gonna be the last play before 20.
What a tackle from Patterson. Just stands up. Ng. No one was running with him. Rutgers just not enough options on the fast break.
Mason in front of Kubina. Ng gonna mark him for the keeper zone, can't be beat. Merrifield up high, wants to protect that pass to Wilkinson. Ng really wants to do something. Oh, great kick beat from Mason. Ng is able to tap back in though. Pulujala helps out. Kim intercepts that pass, and that's the 20-minute stoppage.
Oh.
So at 20 minutes, the score is going to be 6-5 in favor of Sam Houston. The set score is going to be 120. As it stands now, Rutgers will have dodgeball control. There's a discussion about whether Ng came off his broom when he tapped in. He certainly made an effort to. Sometimes you see a player not make an effort to. He made an effort to. Whether or not he actually completed the motion, I think is what the ARs are discussing right now.
It's hard when you get beat out so close to the hoops. There was a lot of action happening. A great kick beat attempt from Connor Mason that connected, but just wasn't able to collect both dodgeballs afterwards.
So as we're at this stoppage, Sam Houston State, the underdog here, is up a goal. What do you think they're going to be trying to do here, maybe with their dodgeballs, or how they want to approach their offensive game in the flag runner period?
Yeah, I mean, with potentially the dodgeballs around the flag runner, there's a lot more opportunities for Sam Houston State to beat defenders one-on-one in the quad ball game. And they showed against UT that they really could break tackles and get to the hoops. It's something that Hayden Boyes does, obviously, but also Wyatt Fredrickson was doing it. Michael Rios was doing it against UT. They're a team that's comfortable with physicality, can absorb contact, and get through. They're going to put Rutgers' quad ball defense to the test here in the flag runner portion of the game.
Yes, I believe this is the first time that Rutgers has trailed at 20 minutes so far this Quidditch or Quadball Cup. Looks like the dodgeball control is going to remain in the hands of Rutgers. Matt Cooper is going to be our flag runner, and he's a very high-level flag runner at that. And we're going to have 3 really very high-level seekers in this game. Hayden Boyes for Sam Houston State, and Del Quiros is going to get the start for Rutgers with his backup being Jason Ng.
Yeah, Cooper is hard to catch. I wonder if Boyes has gone up against Cooper before, maybe at one of the MLQ championships. Ng, a seeker who has competed at the MLQ level as well. So this is a treat that we have in store in the quarterfinals of the college division of USQ Cup 2023.
Del Quiros, also the starting seeker for Rutgers. Their head coach tells me he does something he's never seen another seeker do, which is take a few shots at the flag runner, won't catch, and then immediately in 2 seconds can tell Jason Ng this is the move that's going to win it. And more often than not, Jason Ng comes out and does that move.
Wow, that's communication for you. That's what teams are made of, and that's the sign of a championship quality team.
It's what makes having a deadly seeker duo so impressive. So again, score here, Sam Houston State 6, Rutgers 5, set score 12. Rutgers slowly up with Kim, Fagan in, Cole now in green, Poolijala also with a dodgeball by Cooper. Kiro's gonna get the first look here. Kari into this game on the left side of Kim, Cole's on the right side, Merrifield's behind. All the dodgeballs right now are in the quad ball game, although Poolijala and Fagan are pretty content to leave this one up high. And it's actually Fredrickson who's got the start in yellow for Sam Houston. Kim now with it, driving on boys, floats it over Javed Cole's heads. He can't keep it in bounds, and an unforced error there from Annika Kim is gonna give Sam Houston the stop. Kiros beat out.
Fredrickson getting his first chance now.
Yeah, Fagan ignores him, beats out Rios. Mason protecting Fredrickson. Fagan all over the place. Boys gets the block on Poolijala, goes around the corner on Cole. Still going, just keeps running. Hits the shot, puts it home. 7-5, Sam Houston State.
And Hayden Boyce just never seems to tire. I feel like I've seen him running around on a hot day a million times, looping around behind the hoops, searching for his opportunity, and he gets the opening goal of the endgame period here.
Fagan beats out Fredrickson, control with Sam Houston, in and out to the game to seek. Being ignored by Mason briefly. Cole gets it to Merrifield on the left side, met by Rios. Merrifield backs up, gets wrapped, gets out of it, hits Kim. She does not miss this time, and we are tied up at 7 in this one.
Yeah, Kim immediately comes back and gets the goal.
Patterson now in to seek for Sam Houston, gets beat out by Fagan. Missed beat there from, nope, it did hit Ng, it scraped him. Mason's then beat out by Fagan, gonna keep control with Rutgers. Patterson, beat out. No, it hit the flag runner. Colin Fagan with the catch and then the beat. Fagan is all over this right now. Kubina
this is a
with the quad ball, pressed by Sabatino. Cole's gonna press Rios now. Rios gets it back to Kubina, gets beat out, gets it off to Boys, gonna fight with it with Merrifield, gets it on the ground, Sabatino beats out Boys. And we're gonna have a stoppage. An AR hand went into the air. Unsure what it could be about. It looked like a pretty clean shoulder check with both guys really fighting for it between Merrifield and Boys.
Sabatino, right place, right time this game, always. They've just made play after play to help keep the Rutgers defense strong.
Meanwhile, Colin Fagan, I'm trying to keep my eyes on the quad ball game, but he's making it very difficult as he's making all sorts of ridiculous catches around the flag runner to really give Jason Ng the best opportunity possible to catch.
Yeah, it was an enormous window. Ng was trying some moves on Cooper. Didn't seem to be getting super close, but you mentioned during the break, this is a Rutgers seeker duo, and they're going to be communicating with each other about what works and what doesn't.
And meanwhile, Patterson and Fredrickson have both seen it too. Both sides are happy to run at least 2 beaters here, and Cooper's going to get tired out fast as the seekers are constantly able to change.
Yeah, Cooper's having to do a lot of defending on his own. The dodgeball game has been so lively, and dodgeballs have been dropping back into quad ball play. So Cooper definitely able to stand on his own, but he's going to have to in this college quarterfinal.
So Justin Merrifield is making his way into the box. The referee flashed a yellow card. I'm unsure what it could be for. My best guess would be contact on a player without a ball, or potentially contact from behind. I think it's going to be some sort of illegal contact here. And that means that while this game is tied up at 7, Rutgers does not yet have the stop. We'll see where Boys is awarded the quad ball. The foul happened kind of directly behind Rutgers' middle hoop, and Sabatino would be right there, although they no longer have their dodgeball. But no, it's been given to Michael Rios on the far sideline near the Rutgers bench.
And this might be one of those opportunities for Rios to drive to the hoops.
Definitely no dodgeballs here, as Sabatino was not in their hands at that whistle, so they're not going to be awarded it here. Kari at the hoops. Javed Cole potentially there to knock down a pass. Boys is beat out, so Rios does drive. Cole gets the hit, Rios gets out of it. They find the pass, Kari all over it, and then a beat there. That was McFarland who gets beat out near the hoops. And Rutgers does end up with a stop as Fredrickson has time on Cooper. Ing is also there, both seekers now here. Sabatino makes a beat, and then Dorsey makes a beat as well. Cole is moving slowly, gets it to Kim. Game tied at 7, playing at 12. Cole at the top, gets it left to Kari, gonna be marked by Rios. Goes right to Cole, Boys there. Clear on that seeker beat attempt. Kim, oh, up to Cole, Boys got a hand on it, kept it in bounds. Cole's gonna be able to pick it up though, good hustle play from Boys, doesn't pay off. And Cole just floats it. There's no one behind for Rutgers. I have no idea what Javed Cole was doing there.
Meanwhile, Colin Fagan made another outstanding beat on Colin Patterson right before the whistle from long distance. So Fagan just doing everything
Cole
here.
has an inbound there. They called it, so kind of a bailout there. Also, though, the scoreboard is showing 7-6. I think the last Rutgers goal I recorded ended up not being good. So we're going to go with the scoreboard right now and call it 7-6, Sam Houston lead. Kuros back into seek. Kim now marked by Boys on the far side, gets it to Cole. Dodgeball in Lopez's hands on defense. Kari goes right on Rios, bounces it to Kim, can't handle it. Kubina picks it up, and that's a stop for Sam Houston. Kuros came very close. Patterson beat out by Shaw. Fagan beat out now. Fagan was absolutely fighting for it on the ground there, and finally Lopez was able to come in and help Dorsey out.
Yeah, Rutgers on the last half-court possession maybe could have thought about just stepping back for a second, getting some numbers back into play. Sam Houston had many defenders back around the hoops.
Yeah, Sam Houston's crowding the hoops, which makes all the sense in the world because Rutgers does not punish them for it. If Rutgers isn't going to run in and dunk, which is the best way to score on this with no dodgeballs, then why should Sam Houston stop running it?
Yeah, it's a great point.
But Dorsey is actually going to be carded, and this is going to be a beater power play for Rutgers. Lopez and Fagan are both going to have a dodgeball in hand, standing inches away from each other, though. Referee discuss and make sure that we got everything in the right spot. All right, we're going live again. Lopez is on the ground, Fagan's is in the hand. And then a beat by Fagan on Lopez, gonna give Kuros some time. Rios coming up the pitch. Kuros defensive seeking on Patterson. Shaw coming up, makes the beat on Rios. Hayes now with it. Hayes driving through, trying to get around Merrifield. Merrifield stays in front of him. Backs up, Cole now going high, reset used to Rios. Patterson, a ton of time on Cooper here.
Smart play by Hayden Boyce to take the reset.
Del Kuros back into the play. Shaw and Lopez both missed their beats. Both seekers are still good. Ing now comes in, beats out Patterson. Boys is clear. It hit Merrifield, friendly fire. Javed Cole looking up. Just Lopez to beat right now, but no one went with him. He's trying to block. She has it thrown. He got rid of it. It didn't go through, but McFarland can't pick it up either. James Kari now picks it up. Rutgers has a second chance here.
Nice play by Kari, and that's what's keeping Rutgers in it, the getting of loose balls.
Merrifield working on Boys. Gets it to Kari, who's calling for it. To Kim. Kira subbing out for Ing. Kim still with it, content to keep this slow. Back to Kari. Fredrickson back in and beat out the seeker game. Merrifield backs it up, back to the middle. Merrifield, the most physical of Rutgers players. Kim now with it. I would expect Merrifield or anybody else to try to dunk it. Merrifield, marked by Rios, rips it to Kari. Kari drives in, gets it on the ground. Merrifield picks it up, missed beat by Dorsey, no dodgeballs. It's knocked down. Good hit by boys, and another stop here for Sam Houston State. Not a lot of good movement here from Rutgers. Most of their ball movement is extremely stagnant.
Yeah, that was the window for Justin Merrifield. The dodgeballs were out of the play. They had been so patient.
Luis Mendoza now given the opportunity to seek for Rutgers. Does not often get to him. I hear he's quite good at practice, but does not get to him often in games. Oh, very close. Very close again. As the quad ball goes deep to the corner. Coming around, the shot goes through the hand. Sam Houston State up to 8-6.
But you're right, Mendoza is getting closer than any seeker we've seen so far on Cooper yet. Cooper slaps the turf.
Beat by Ng on Fredrickson. More beats. Mendoza's broom ripped out from his hands. Javed Cole keeping this one slow. Ng now in. The pass goes behind Ng. That's all right. Ng sees it, picks it up. Dorsey subbing out. Ng, Kiros back in. Ng gets beat, can't dodge. Kinsel makes the beat. Fredrickson gonna have some time here as Ng gets around the corner on Rios, puts it through. 8-7 in favor of Sam Houston.
That's a much needed goal.
Shaw beat out. Ng goes for the hit, then goes for the loose bludger. More time here for Sam Houston on Matt Cooper. Ng going back to the quad ball game. And then a finish over Kim by Kubina. Sam Houston State reestablishes their 2-goal lead, and a catch here for State will end it.
Yeah, and
oh, and a very close one there. Sabatino now back in, makes the beat.
Fredrickson is getting close.
Fredrickson got hit in the head with that beat. It's going to be legal because it skimmed his head as he was bent over,
yeah,
but he's going to need a sub here. So as we have a second to breathe for the first time in a little bit, Sam Houston State leads 9-7. The set score is 12, so a catch will win it for Sam Houston State. Both teams, or rather, Sam Houston has 3 goals since the 20-minute mark to Rutgers only 2. Sam Houston State has really just been more physical on the offensive end of the pitch, and they've been able to run through that Rutgers defense and land some goals. Where Rutgers, they just are content to pass, but passing around isn't good enough. They need to make a decisive cut or decisive drive, and they just haven't been there.
Yeah, well, and Sam Houston State has been good about choosing their moments. They've been driving at the right times. Rutgers has been passing when they should be, when Sam Houston State has a lot of players back, but when the window has opened, they haven't taken advantage of it.
Definitely. So Cooper here getting a little bit of water. He gets a little bit of a rest too, as it's been nonstop. Colin Patterson now in to seek for Sam Houston. Kiros is going to be hard pressed to get a shot here with Mason between him and Cooper with a dodgeball. Sabatino getting one to Ng. Kinsella and Mason both have dodgeballs. Cole to Kari. Kari just drives through finally, but then passes it off to Kim outside. Kari off broom, looks injured. Ng, hump fake, gets him off the feet. Ng scores 9-8.
Byron Ng keeping Rutgers alive.
Kari is down. We need a whistle here. Sabatino makes a big beat on Mason. So I do believe that beater throw was before the whistle, and if it was, Sam Houston State's going to have all 3 dodgeballs on their own end. So while Sabatino made the beat on the Sam Houston player, they were in return beat, and it's going to be a no dodgeball situation going the other way for Sam Houston.
Yeah, and pretty soon, both teams are going to have to start worrying about the quad ball game. Sam Houston is only 3 goals away from a win right now, and they're going to have a fast break opportunity when we come back from the break.
That is true, and again, a win will win it for Sam Houston, so that's still an equally big priority. They really need to make a decision here. So far, though, what they've been doing has been working, because they've outscored, or no longer outscored. Both teams have 2 since the 20-minute mark, or 3 since the 20-minute mark. But at this point, a trade of goals favors Sam Houston. Claire Vahani is going to be in for James Kari.
Yeah, and it's been Byron Ng finding those windows, and Rutgers keeping the ball alive.
Rios with some speed as there's no dodgeballs back. Rios driving through, floats it to Wilkinson, who puts it home. 10-8. Sam Houston playing to 12. Heroes very close. Cole very slow right now. Patterson catches it. That was a good catch, and that's game. Sam Houston State has knocked off the #3 team from the 8th man media rankings here. It's going to be a final score of 135-80. And after knocking off defending champs UT, Sam Houston State is going to represent the Southwest in the semifinals, knocking off one of the pre-tournament favorites in Rutgers University.
Wow, you see the bear claws up for the Sam Houston State Bearcats right now as they await the official's final ruling, but I think you're right. That catch looked very clean to me. Colin Patterson coming between the legs of flag runner Matthew Cooper. Just an outstanding play from Patterson.
And I mean, that's it. If you didn't have a rooting interest before this tournament started, Sam Houston State is quickly turning into the Cinderella of this tournament. And they have officially earned their spot in the D1 Collegiate semifinals. Rutgers knocked out of this tournament after a perfect day one. No wins today. Sam Houston State 2-0 with a matchup in the semifinals that we'll wait to see.
And what a season from Rutgers. Just an outstanding regional championship and a run into the quarterfinals of the college national championship. Just so much to be proud of for the Knights.
Definitely a good season, cut short. We'll see Sam Houston again later today. We're going to take a break. We might be back in just a moment with a player interview. We'll see how everyone's feeling. Either way, check back with us in just a little bit for either a player interview or the next game.